Good morning, guys. I've totally lost my voice. I apologize for that, but last week I picked up the car behind me, the 2017 Volvo XC60 T6, the old model, but I haven't made a video about it yet because I totally became sick and I've now lost my voice. So let's get the car cleaned, let's get some food, and I'll tell you more about the 2017 Volvo XC60.
Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed.
So sitting, waiting for the car wash to be vacant, about a minute left. I want to talk a bit about this car's engine. So this is a very exciting powertrain. It's the T6 with 306 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder with a turbo and a supercharger. So the supercharger is for low RPM power and the turbocharger is for high RPM power. And I must say, after driving this car for almost a week, it really works. I mean, it's a very powerful engine which has very high power, high in the power band, and torque low down. So far, really impressed with the T6 engine. So now in the drive-through, I want to talk a bit about this car because it's a very interesting car. It's Volvo's best-selling vehicle and is actually now in this 9th year of production, has sold more than any other year, which is really extraordinary and unheard of in the car business. Usually cars sell more in the first year and the least in the last year. But you can really tell this is an old platform because the turning radius is really poor because the engine bay was made to accommodate Volvo's old engines, the inline 6s and inline 5s. With a large engine bay and a transverse mounted engine, the wheels don't have a lot of space to turn. But now with this 4-cylinder engine, the engine is small, but the engine bay is still as big, so big enough to accommodate the old inline 6s, but the turning radius is still poor. The wheel doesn't have anywhere to go because the engine bay is quite wide. So it actually has a poorer turning radius than the much larger XC90, which is very interesting because the XC90 is quite a bit bigger than this compact SUV. you guys see my first impressions in the first few days of having a car. But since I've been sick while having this car, I've almost had it for a week and driven about 1,100 miles without making a single video. So I already have my first impressions pretty much in place, but I want to go more in depth into the things I like and dislike about this car. But first off, I want to say and talk about that I really do like this car a lot. It might not be the best SUV in the compact segment, but it's a really good car actually. It's really comfortable, the engine is really powerful, really strong, not the smoothest, it's much smoother in the 90 series cars, so it's not flawless, but I really do like the engine in this car. I really do like the ride, and I actually do like the way this car looks. I think the exterior styling, though old, is still very pretty and has stood the stand of time pretty well. So guys, hope you liked this video. I know it was a short video, but if you did, please give it a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.